Hey Edie, why did the coach go to the bank?
This isn't gonna be a dad joke, is it?
To get his quarterback.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to MSU Tonight. I'm Edie Greenberg.
And I'm Corey Sharber.
Tonight, I will be interviewing Heather Vauser about Murray Eats, and then Corey and I will be testing each other's Murray State knowledge as we go head-to-head in the battle of a lifetime.
Are you just saying that because the loser has to eat the wing of death?
Wait, what?
Anyway, make sure and stay with us for Mike and I's Murray State Sports Recap.
But first, it's time for Hot Topics.
Despite inclement weather looming in Murray last Thursday, it was not enough to prevent a student-led protest from taking place. The Murray State climate strike took place on the quad and had more than half a dozen people take part in the event. The strike was held in favor of raising awareness about climate change. Multiple speakers, including MSU student Darren Paris, spoke about how future leaders may confront the issue at hand.
With our votes and a nationwide growing demand, our future leaders of America are on track to guide our economy toward the sustainable maintenance of our land and resources so that, for once, we might truthfully say that the state of our land and resources are secure and improving.
Trees were also sold at the protest with proceeds going towards the Four Rivers Watershed Watch.
Have you ever wondered what it is like to get into disc golf? Well, you're in luck. Our very own Lucas Reck joined two racers in their first experiences in the sport. They even shared some of their thoughts on their experiences. Check it out.
Disc golf is one of the fastest growing sports in the world. However, it initially can be very daunting to get into. You have to get discs, find a course, and hopefully find a friend that is interested in it as well. Fortunately, there are several ways to get started, and today I have shown Franz and Grant the basics and have given them several discs to try. It is important to remember, if you are having trouble in the beginning, do not fret. There are several online sources that are available to help your game. Franz, a German international exchange student, and Grant, a Murray State senior, tells us a little bit of their first experiences with disc golf.
It was really fun actually. I gotta admit though that my first throws were quite embarrassing, but I feel like I got the hang of it, at least a little bit, quite a bit, and it was really fun.
I think it's a nice excuse to be out in nature. I really like it. It's especially on a day like today, or maybe when it gets even cooler than now. It's a great way to kind of have an excuse to walk around the park, but you've got something taking you from hole to hole. So
while all the practice is excellent to improve your game, remember, there is no substitution for actually going out and playing the game. If you're wanting to get started, you can pick up discs from Walmart or online retailers, and there are several local courses that are available to play. The best part is, it is fun and free to play those courses. So go out there and have fun. Franz and Grant tells us about their favorite things that happened during their rounds.
Yeah, actually I was totally surprised. My throws before that weren't that good, and then we were just like 60 foot from the last hole, and me being in the end of the, like all the other players were better than I was, and I threw it in and just hit that hole from 60 foot. That was pretty cool.
my favorite experience so far is probably assaulting trees with my discs, but having it turn out well in a way where I get closer to the hole than I thought I would. They ricochet off.
Go out and discover the game. I will see you on the course. For MSU Tonight, I've been Lucas Reck.
While we all like to assault trees, they will not always be friendly to your disc. We would like to thank the Murray Callaway Park for hosting and Franz and Grant for sharing their experiences. JCPenney's Suit Up event was held this past Saturday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Murray JCPenney location. Business suits, shirts, pants, and shoes were discounted up to 60% for attendees, along with new items including men's khakis, men's basics, fashion jewelry, handbags, luggage, and more. The event was set in place in hopes for students to find professional clothing at lower prices. Career Services intern Emily Perry had high hopes for the event.
The JCPenney Suit Up event is a collaboration between JCPenney and Murray State's Career Services, where students, staff, faculty, and alumni can come and get an additional amount off the already discounted professional clothing. Last year we expected around 200 to come and take advantage of this event, and we ended up having about 400, and this year we're excited and hope to have even more.
The event was a success with 500 students in attendance.
Want to go to the movies but don't feel like spending money? Cinema International has you covered. This week's showing will be This Is Our Land. The film is rated PG and has a runtime of 117 minutes. It will be in French with English subtitles.
Security just got even higher at Murray State, as all residents must now participate in the two-factor authentication. This will add more protection to student accounts by having them verify their login through an app called Duo Security. When a student logs into their Murray State account on a new device, they must press the press button, which will send a verification to the app. All students must be enrolled in the app by October 22nd, or else they will be unable to log into Canvas and to MyGate.
Don't go away, there's more to come on MSU Tonight.
Stay tuned. Welcome back to MSU Tonight. We all know that being a college student is tough, and sometimes we're so busy we might not have time to make ourselves something to eat. Luckily, a business in town called Murray Eats can help students when hunger calls. I'm joined in the studio with Heather Vassar from Murray Eats. Hi Heather, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So what exactly is Murray Eats?
Murray Eats is a local family-run business. We partner with other local restaurants, and what they do is they'll prepare the food and we deliver it to you. So you would use our website, and then from there we actually dispatch out a driver to the restaurant, and the restaurant gives it to us and we take it to you.
That is amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
How long has Murray Eats been a company?
We started at the end of February of this year. I think it was about the last week, so not even a year old yet. We're still babies.
Aww. What's your role at Murray Eats?
I am the sales manager. So I handle a lot of the contracts with the local businesses, handle stuff like this, obviously, and a lot of the PR relation stuff, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that runs through me.
Do you enjoy that role?
I do. It's something I've loved doing for a very long time. Obviously, I'm getting ready to have a baby, so I'm a little more hands-on lately. So yes, but I do. I absolutely love what I do with my
That's very good. Oh. Has Murray Eats been successful so far?
It has. We grow every month for sure. We've actually grown enough to be able to expand into Marshall County. We have a Marshall Eats also. Yes, ma'am. And we are growing. We get new businesses monthly for sure, and we really look forward to continue to grow.
Good. Yeah. Has there been any struggles in creating this business in Murray?
Yes. When we started out, of course, you don't know how something like this is going to take off. It's something new. It's something different. And you're especially in Murray. You're not sure if people are going to grasp it, if they're going to, really like it, or if they're just not going to use it at all. So we've had struggles with certain things, such as that. We've had struggles with business owners, not really sure if it's something they want to get into. Everybody's got a risk here. So we try to make sure that the risks for businesses are as minimal as possible. And so that makes it to where the risk is low for them, and it's a struggle for us a little bit, but we really do. We've overcome a lot of those struggles.
If a business in Murray wanted to work alongside with Murray Eats, how would they go about doing that?
They can go to our website, actually, and there is a vendor application button on our website. They enter all their personal information that they need for one of us to get a hold of them, and then I'm normally the one who makes that phone call, and I'll reach out to them, and we'll set up a meeting, go over contracts, go over stuff like that, figure out what menus they want to use, and so really it's simple for them, and all they have to do is call us, and we'll be out there quickly.
Yeah, user friendly.
It is.
How would someone go about ordering food from Murray Eats?
If you'd like to order from us, there's a couple ways. You can first go on our Facebook page, and there's a Shop Now button listed on our Facebook page. And from that Shop Now button, it'll take you straight to our regular website, which is www.murrayeats.com. And it has all of our restaurants listed. From there, you would click on the restaurant you'd like. It pulls up their menu. You go through their menu, choose what you want, and then you check out with your credit card. If you would like to purchase with cash, you can call our local number that is listed on our website, and we'll place your cash order and then bring it out to you.
Are there any plans for Murray Eats in the future?
We do. Like I said, we just launched Marshall Eats in September this month, and we continue to plan to grow. As long as that picks up, we would like to probably expand more. I know that we plan on running certain discounts, and like Fridays we do $3.99 deliveries. So we have certain discounts and stuff where we're trying to gain more people that's interested and ready to order through us. But I would definitely look in the future for us doing a little bit more in other towns.
I'm excited to see what all that Murray Eats has to come in the future.
Thank you, us too.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us today in the studio.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having us. We were excited.
Yeah. Make sure to check out murrayeats.com the next time you have a food craving you cannot shake, and go to support this great local business. We'll be right back after the break for Corey and Mike to discuss this last week in Murray State athletics.
Welcome to this week's edition of the sports segment here on MSU Tonight. I'm Corey Schreiber.
And I'm Mike Hall.
Murray State athletics this past week entered conference play. Two of our racer teams ended up crushing the competition in the OVC, while one team is still trying to find consistency in their play.
The women's soccer team has been on a tear in conference play. Racking up 15 goals through their last 3 matches over the weekend, the Racers defeated UT Martin 5-1 and Southeast Missouri 5-0. The Racers will face Morehead State on the road tomorrow at 4.
The women's volleyball team opened conference play against Eastern Illinois and SIU Edwardsville with 2 shutouts. The Racers grabbed 85 kills across the 2 matches and will face UT Martin tomorrow night at Racer Arena.
The Murray State football team suffered quite a setback this past weekend when they faced UT Martin on the road. The Racers lost 40-7 and gave up 500 yards. UT Martin was able to gain 32 first downs during the contest. Murray will play Eastern Illinois on Saturday at Roy Stewart Stadium.
There are more pros and cons this week for Racer athletics, but the one con still stings quite a bit. Mike, what are your thoughts about the Racers this past week, and where will they go from here?
Well, Corey, it's hard to say, and I'm really curious about what's happening with the football team because, as we've talked about in the past, they really have some great building blocks, but it seems like they're not doing anything with it, and their defense is really looking subpar. Yeah. But at least, football team aside, the soccer team, the women's soccer team is doing really, really well.
Yeah. The soccer team has scored 15 goals in 3 straight games. I saw Ed Marlowe from the Paducah Sun. He tweeted out that right now Murray State's on pace to score 50 goals this season, which, I mean, I'd assume that would break a conference record at least.
Well, they're currently 3-0 in the OVC, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I wish our football team looked like that.
Well, good luck with that. The good thing is the soccer team, I mean, they were playing a lot of really tough teams from major conferences like the SEC, for example, but they seem like right at home against all the OVC competition.
They're not struggling, and the volleyball team is looking pretty impressive as well. They have been they've been on the road a lot, and they've been winning on the road, going to these different invitationals and tournaments, and several times they've come home with the entire win.
Yeah. I mean, because they went to, when they played, I forget what the invitational was now. I know they played Purdue, which Purdue's like number 22nd in the country, at least the last time they played them. And, of course, Murray State with the soccer team, they were playing major teams across the South. And it's funny because the football team played the number 3 team in the country, scored 17 on them,
17 points.
And haven't even been able to manage that across their past 2 games. And it's like, you know, like where are they going to go from here?
And in their first game, if you're talking about the Georgia game, their defense didn't look bad either.
No.
They were playing Georgia, so you have to keep that in mind, you know, with the amount of points that they did give up. They still put up a heck of a fight.
One thing's for sure is they're definitely looking at 2 teams that will definitely emerge into the cream of the crop of the conference. Yeah. Football, I don't know, what do you think the record's going to be? I'm thinking right now, I want to say like 5-6.
I would say that's a good estimate. I hope that we can get those 5 wins.
Well, I mean,
But I am excited to see where our soccer team goes this season. I think they may, they very well could win the whole overseas.
yeah,
So.
I think they're putting all the pieces together. I mean, to make 4 NCAA tournament appearances the last 4 or 5 years. I mean, that would be wonders for the university.
Yeah, they're looking impressive.
That'll do it for this week's sports segment. Stay tuned and witness Edie and myself go head-to-head in a battle of trivia for a lifetime, where the loser will face the almighty power of the wing of death here on MSU Tonight.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to MSU Tonight. This program is produced here by students at the university, but just how much do we know about Murray State?
Right now, a battle of brains and wits will determine which one of us knows more about our beloved university, and the one who doesn't, well, they'll have to settle that with the Wing of Death. Mike Hall will be the host for trivia tonight.
Okay, guys, so the rules are we have 10 questions, and I'm going to ask the questions. Each one of you is going to get a chance to answer. We're going to go back and forth, so you'll start with one, and then if you don't get it, it'll go to her. And then we'll start 2 with you, and so on. Honestly, if you guys answer the same number correctly, then I guess you both have to equal win, so it sucks. Okay. All right, so you ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right, question number 1. When was the Kerr Center built?
Is it him first?
1977.
That is incorrect. Edie, when was the Kerr Center built?
1953.
That is also incorrect.
Oh.
The correct answer was 1981.
Oh, man.
Okay,
That was pretty close.
Edie, question number 2. This one's yours. What used to be in the Kerr Center? A Starbucks, a bowling alley, or a movie theater?
A movie theater?
That is incorrect. All right, Corey, your options are a Starbucks, a bowling alley, or a movie theater.
Starbucks.
That is also incorrect.
What?
You're both wrong.
Okay,
It is
no
a
Starbucks
bowling
there.
alley.
How was there a bowling alley here?
There
I
was a
don't know where it
bowling
fit.
alley.
Dude.
Okay,
awesome.
Corey, this one's going to be back to you. Question number 3. When did Murray State turn into a university?
Ooh. Can you give me a hint?
It's after 1900.
Okay. I'm going to say 1955.
That's incorrect, Corey. I'm sorry. Edie, what's your guess?
Jeez.
1922.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was 1966.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't know this was that long ago.
Yeah.
Edie, we're back to you. Question number 4. Who was the first university president?
I should know this one.
I have no idea.
No idea. Okay, that's
That's my
incorrect. Corey, what do you got for me?
Oh my gosh. Is it Wells?
It is not Wells. The correct answer is Ralph H. Woods.
Oh.
There's a
Okay.
W in it. You're like
There's
1/5
W.
right. I'm leading with 0.25.
Okay, Corey, we're back to you. Question number 5. Who is the statue of in the quad?
Oh my gosh. He literally founded the university. I can't remember it. Rainy T. Wells.
That is correct.
Yeah.
We got a point on the board, ladies and gentlemen. And Edie goes down 1. All right, Edie, you got a chance for redemption here.
Can't
Question
believe-
number
I can't
6.
believe I knew that.
What is the story behind the shoe tree?
The story behind the shoe tree?
Or the
meaning
the
behind
tradition of the shoe tree?
When 2 people meet at Murray State and they decide that they like each other, and usually when they get married, they come back and put their shoes on the tree. They write their names on them and nail them to the tree.
How many shoes?
1 for each person.
Okay. Miss Edie, you are correct, and we are
scripted.
back to
that was like way too in depth.
we are back to a tie game. Corey, your question, number 7. What was the CFSB Center previously called?
Is it the Sports and Recreation Center? No.
I don't think I can give that one to you, Corey. I'm sorry, Miss Edie. What? Question is, what was the CFSB Center previously called?
I got nothing.
You got nothing. The correct answer was RSEC, or Regional Special Events Center.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, that name kind of sucks.
Okay, still tie game here. Question number 8 to you, Edie. What is the oldest building on campus?
Oldest building on campus.
It was built after 1900.
Oldest building on campus. Might not be right. Wells Hall?
That is incorrect, Edie. On to you, Corey. What do you got?
Rather Auditorium.
And Corey takes the lead, baby. Okay.
Oh, dang.
Edie, it's
I
not
was
looking
thinking
too
of
good
Rather.
for you.
I just didn't know that. I
Two
couldn't
for-
remember the
two
name.
for 25%.
Okay. Score of 2-1. Corey's leading, and Corey, you start this question too.
Okay.
Question number 9. What is Oakhurst?
Oakhurst. Oh, Oakhurst is the president's house.
And Corey goes up 3-1. Okay, Miss Edie, just to really make this interesting, this last question is worth 2 points.
All right.
And you can tie the game and make both of you have to eat.
Oh, no. Okay.
How many nuggets have been consumed since the opening of Chick-fil-A?
Is it an exact number or an averaged number?
There's a specific saying in which I'm expecting.
A whole lot of nuggets?
A whole lot of nuggets. No, do you have a guess, Corey?
A bunch of nuggets.
Okay, the correct answer was, according to Donald Trump, billions and billions. And Corey wins the trivia game, score of 3-1.
Yeah. Batter up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
This is all yours, man.
They're lukewarm. They're not very.
Oh, girl.
Oh, Lordy.
But it's not spicy at all.
Oh, Chris. Maybe it'll bite.
It's good. It's good.
It might bite.
Dang. Chris over here flaking. Like, come on, man.
He's trying to front like he makes these hot wings.
It's like she's killing you. Ah.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sauce boss right
Uh-oh.
here. That looks... Don't do that again. Nothing?
No, we're good.
Dude.
We need another one.
Hey, but your treat, I guess.
All right.
I didn't realize we just
They're
get,
good.
I didn't realize we just get
You
food.
got them.
I'm good. Thanks for watching, and tune in to MSU Tonight every Tuesday night at 5 on MSU TV 11, or visit us on our YouTube channel. Have a great evening, everyone.
Cheers.